Hey, Team Inspire. So for this training, we're going to talk about how to network and how to communicate with people without coming across as salesy or pushy. Uh, and really, it boils down to you have to find what works for you and how you best communicate with people. And if that means being very scripted and having exactly what you're going to say and know what you're going to say, that's great. For me, it's a little bit different. I am more of the mindset of, I guess, like a kid, to where I open my mouth and just whatever comes out, and it usually works for me. But to do that, I have to read people. I have to be in front of somebody, talking to them, getting to know them, have a relationship with them, and read who they are or what they're saying, and then communicate with them through that. A big part of what I do with our business is the networking and outreach. I don't do parties, but I do book parties. I do sell stuff. I do recruit people without actually going into somebody's home and showing them a demonstration of how Norwex works and how it benefits them. And the way I do that is through vendor events, networking groups, co-ops, just different meetings, things like that, getting to know people. And what I'm going to talk about is a networking group that I am part of, and that is called MOB, and that's Mid-Ohio Business Builders. The way I found MOB when I started was I just Googled Richland County, Ohio networking groups. Big laundry list of them came up. I started researching which ones did different things, their missions, their purpose, and I found the one that fit me the best, and that was the Mid-Ohio Business Builders. And the great thing about a networking group is that it helps you build your contact list or referrals. It gets you visible within your community. You can stay current on business trends or what's happening in the community, so you can prepare for things like vendor events or special events that are going around your county or your community. Problem solving. This is a big one. I've worked in business almost my entire professional career, but I've been my own business owner with Haley since October, and Haley's been doing it for about 2 years. So we can help you as much as possible grow and things like that, and help problem solve with you. But realistically, we're still learning a lot too. So we can talk to people we know who are also business professionals or business owners and get insight from them and ideas from them on how we can turn, I guess, that into something that benefits us and benefits our business. Or sharing knowledge, and that goes along with problem solving is, I like to think I know a lot, but I don't know everything. So getting to ask people questions like about a CPA or tax deductions or mileage or just networking or growing your business. I can ask these people at my networking group. They have a wealth of experience, everything from contractors to hairstylists to bankers to real estate agents. So there's a wide variety of knowledge and experience I can pull from these people that I have built relationships with. It also builds confidence and morale. A lot of people don't feel comfortable talking in front of other people. For me, if you put me on stage in front of 200 people, I'm just as comfortable if I'm in front of just one person, talking about what I do and how I do it because I'm passionate about it. So it gives you confidence talking to people, being in front of people, sharing your business, sharing Norwex mission about radically reducing chemicals in our homes. So it gets more exposure for you. And the more exposure, the more your business grows. Some tips for networking that I've found to be true is always have business cards. Always have something that you can give them that has your name, contact information, what you do. So that way the person that's accepting it can use it, or they can pass it on to somebody that they may know that would benefit from your business. Always take their business card as well, because it's the same thing. You never know when you may need a contractor or a hairstylist or a realtor or a banker or whoever. And then it also gives you that contact, that relationship building with them. You're invested in them and they're invested in you. Prepare and master your 30-second speech, or your elevator speech is what I call it. This isn't about who you are. This is about what you do. So when somebody asks me, well, what do you do? I always look at them and say, I educate people on how to radically reduce chemicals in their homes and improve the health quality of their families and pets by eliminating their exposure to harmful chemicals. It's not about me going in and saying, I'm Jason, I'm an independent sales consultant for Norwex. That's what I am, not what I do. So focus on what you do and tell them about that. Ask them what they do, ask them who they are, and care about it. Active listening. Listen to what they have to say, so you're invested in them, because you never know how they could benefit you personally or professionally. This is not a time to recruit. This is not a time to book or sell something. This is just about getting to know people and building relationships. Find your similar interests. For example, my networking group, I have a gentleman who's a contractor, is not big into home cleaning. So majority of our product line's probably not going to be appealing to him. And I apologize, Haley is printing something to our printer and interrupting my video. So if you hear that, that's what it is. So with the gentleman I was referring to, he's a contractor, doesn't care about cleaning his house or anything, but he cares about his pets and he cares about his truck, and how they're always dirty and how there's always pet hair everywhere. This is just a conversation we're having, not about his business or mine, just about our fondness for dogs. So instantly I thought, hey, I could sell him a pet mitt, a pet towel, a basic package, and a rubber brush to clean his truck and his animals. But I didn't go down that road. I talked to him, about what kind of dogs he had, what kind of truck he had, and our similar interests. And it molded into an eventual conversation about, hey, well, we have products for pets that keep them clean, and it's not harmful to them. We have products that would get the pet hair off your seats. It would help clean your truck. And that was about a 2-week conversation that he and I had about his dogs that eventually led into the pet mitt and our products. And as a result, next week I'll be taking him some products to look at and kind of experience himself to see if they would be beneficial to him. Again, not selling, educating him. And who knows, he may end up buying everything. Let's hope he buys everything. But that's not my mission. And my mission is just to help the guy out because he's my friend. The last thing I would say as a recommendation is ask for leads. Don't be afraid to ask somebody, hey, do you know of any vendor events? Hey, do you know anybody who'd be interested or benefit from learning more about Norwex and our mission and what our products are capable of and how they work? And part of my networking group is just getting up and sharing people a little bit of stories about who I am, and what my mission is with our business. As a result, we've booked one party off of directly from the group, which resulted in 2 more parties, so a total of 3 parties. Over, I'd say right now, 2,500 to 3,000 in sales. I have 4 one-on-one sessions scheduled with people from the group to talk to them about what we do with Norwex. And who knows, that may lead into more business and more sales. The last thing I'll leave you with is social media versus face-to-face. Get out of your house, find time, network with business professionals in a face-to-face way. Social media is great for reaching a lot of people, but face-to-face contacts are going to have more value for you in the long run. Roughly 68% of people prefer a face-to-face meeting versus a social media like Twitter or LinkedIn or even Facebook. So find local people. If you don't have networking groups in your area, it's okay to even think about starting one. Reach out to some business professionals you know. It's a great way to kind of get out, and during slow seasons, it's a great way to build on your Frankie list, because Frankie lists of personal friends and family only go so far. So get out, be visible, and start networking. And that's pretty much what I have. I'm always available to give networking ideas or how to communicate with people. But when it boils down to it, build relationships, find what works for you. If you're a scripted person and you have to know exactly what you're going to say all the time, great. For me, if you're more like me and you just like talking to people and reaching out, your excitement, your passion for what you do in your business will come across, and that is what's going to hook people and reel them in. So hope this helped, and good luck with everything, and keep up the good work.